Okay, welcome. I'm so happy to have some smart faces here today. Welcome to the Code Your Dreams new volunteer info session. I would love to start by just doing some introductions. I know that some people are like multitasking, so that is perfectly okay. But if you would be willing to say your name, maybe tell us like what motivated you to come to this fabulous Zoom room, that would be really great. And you don't have to introduce yourself if you don't want to, but if you go to the bottom of the screen and hit reactions and raise your hand, then I can kind of call on people who are open and comfortable to sharing who you are with all of us. So if anyone wants to raise their hands, I will just wait. All right, we got one. Angela.
Hey, it took me a second to figure out how to raise my hand, but if anybody else is figuring it out, you go to the chat section and it shows up under participants. But hi, I'm Angela. I know Brianne from UChicago originally, so I found out about Code Your Dreams because I follow her on LinkedIn and I saw all of the amazing impact and work she's posted about. Personally, I also started out my career in data analytics at Home Depot. So I have some tech experience there, and I've always been a huge advocate of tutoring and education, whether formal or informal. So I'm super excited to be here, to learn about ways that we can volunteer if we're not based in Chicago today. Thanks, Brianne.
Amazing. And Lauren?
Hi guys. So I'm Lauren. I found out about Code Your Dreams also through LinkedIn. But I am new to software development and I'm just kind of looking for opportunities to volunteer and do some good with coding. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you so much, Lauren. And we have Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah Pate. I'm a software engineer at Relativity, which is a legal software company in Chicago. I started out, I forgot all the questions I'm supposed to be answering right now. I'm sorry.
No worries. Tell us
for me.
Tell us what motivated you to come here.
I have been involved in some of the outreach programs that my company's done for kids in the past, a lot of hours of code, and I've really enjoyed it in the past. So I was hoping this would give me that experience. But yeah. The end.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you for introducing yourself. Does anyone else want to? Justin, we got you.
Hey everybody, I'm Justin. I'm a software engineer and I'm interested in programs like this just because I'm self-taught. Tech has helped me in my life a lot, sort of, make progress and do things I didn't think I'd be able to do. So just want to help other people do the same thing.
Love it. Thank you so much, Justin. And we have Chuck.
Hi everyone, my name is Chuck, and just like Lauren, I'm a new software engineer. I have a lot of experience in IT. I've worked over 10 years supporting different systems and leading technology teams, but in the systems area, not really on development. So I was actually just exploring options as to how to transition to this new career, and I came across this website. And I thought it was a great way to share talents and gifts. And I've always been interested in mentoring people. I'm all the way in Seattle, Washington, though. So I don't know if that's a problem or not. I just wanted to join and see what opportunities are there.
Well, we're so happy to have you here, Chuck, and you can be absolutely anywhere. This is the fun remote times that we're in, and you can really make a difference wherever you are sitting.
Awesome.
And we have Leslie.
Hello. Like Lauren and Chuck, I'm also a new software developer. I heard about this through Get Cities. There was a link to it, and I definitely wanted to check it out because I recently went through a coding boot camp, and I think it's a very powerful thing that we're able to pivot in our careers because of learning code. And so that's something that I think that everybody should have the access to, that kind of knowledge and skill set, so they can pursue their own dreams. So that's why I'm here today.
Love it. I agree so much. Thank you for sharing. Calvin, great to see you.
Hi, Bree. Hi, everyone. My name's Calvin. I'm from the Cleveland area. I've been doing software development for about 10 years now, and recently I'm stepping into doing data architecture. I think I'm really just looking for new opportunities to get involved and do outreach and just to connect with others.
Thanks so much, Calvin. And Megan?
Hi everyone, my name is Megan. I'm currently a college student in Chicago, and I've been volunteering with Code Your Dreams for a few months now, but excited to be here.
Yay, thank you, Megan. Megan is amazing. So happy to have you. I think, is that everyone? I think everyone whose hands raised has said something. So thank you so much for doing that. It's just so great to meet some of you today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, and we will just dive right into it. Now I can't find my screen. Here we go. Okay, amazing, amazing. Okay, so today we've got a bunch to cover. I will try and be pretty speedy though. I am going to talk about an introduction of myself and how Code Your Dreams was founded, a little look into our mission, our programs. The most fun part is always showing examples of student outcomes. And I'll also show a video from some of our students so that they can really speak to you about what we do. I'll touch a tad bit on our instructors, which I always call our secret sauce to our organization, a bit on our partners, and then volunteer opportunities, yay. I'll talk a bit about those volunteer opportunities, and then we'll have so much time at the end. So if you have questions, you want to chat, anything, let's do it. So hello, nice to meet you. My name is Bree. I'm originally from Baltimore. I came to Chicago for college. As Angela said, UChicago, and Chicago's really become my home. After school, I worked as a data scientist at a couple of technology companies, and working in tech, as many of you know, the diversity problem became just very apparent very quickly. Where as few as 15% of data scientists are female. So I felt myself very privileged to be in the place that I was in, both going to a prestigious college, as well as finding myself in what was then the career of my own dreams. So I started Code Your Dreams, a nonprofit that teaches computer science in underserved school districts. And I've since left the technology sector to really focus in on Code Your Dreams, building pathways for underrepresented groups to enter into the tech sector, as well as just driving equity in computer science education. So that's me. That is a little bit of the history of Code Your Dreams, how we're here, and our mission. So I really love this mission because it starts with the verb empower. Code Your Dreams is a nonprofit that empowers young people to innovate community solutions through code. We often call ourselves an incubator for youth voice, tech skills, and social justice. A bit about our program. So our students take on some of our community's toughest challenges with code. They learn design thinking, UI, UX, app development, web development, and branding and marketing to bring their ideas into a reality. So this is really a project-based experiential curriculum that provides students with the skills and resources, not only to access some of the fastest growing, most in-demand career pathways, but also empowering our students to utilize their skill sets to make an impact in their own communities. So you can imagine that students are putting on all different various hats. And I can talk a little bit more about that process soon. So we have lots of different curriculums for different audiences. Definitely bucket number one is where we have the majority of students, and that's K through 12. So we're integrated into out of school time, both for public and chartered schools and community centers. We work with elementary, middle, and high school, with the majority of our focus on high school programs. Something new that came out of the pandemic is that we started working with young adults. This has been really fun and rewarding, especially with an emphasis on transitioning our young adults into entry-level careers in the tech sector. The last bucket we have here is also new coming out of the pandemic. So we've been integrating ourselves with different justice-involved community-based organizations and have a really new and exciting initiative to partner with higher ed to enter into the prison system. So where to start? I'm not going to talk too much about this, but we have lots of types of programs. We have academic year programs, and we also have intensive programs over the summer that run every day for our students. So our program is really year-long, running all day, all the time. What do our programs look like? So we have synchronous class time, right? But especially as a result of the pandemic, our curriculum development team started building more robust asynchronous content to coincide with the synchronous learning materials. So every student has different learning outcomes. So you'll probably have seen that curriculum development is a great bucket for volunteers. And curriculum development will absolutely never stop for us. There just can't be enough of it. This is the fun part. Okay, so our students are changing the world with code. I have a couple examples here, but I actually would rather just show a video. Right here.
Hi, my name's Ellie. This next year, I'm going to be a junior at Whitney Young.
Hi, my name is Jillian. In the fall, I'll be going to Whitney Young as a freshman.
My name is John Michael London. I am a student at Epic Academy.
My name is Calvin.
My name is Stadia Doe, and I'm excited to show you my app.
I've made an app that helps people track their plastic. I chose to make this app because I've always been very passionate about the environment, and I've recently seen the large amounts of waste that we as people produce every day. Once you press login, it opens up the app feed. We'll start by logging a plastic. To do this, click the plus button in the bottom right corner. This will open up a selection where you can select which items to add to the feed. As you use this app, you'll be able to see that, oh, on Monday, I used 5 different pieces of plastic, but on Tuesday, I only used 3. And the user becomes more aware of how much plastic they use and hopefully wants to reduce this number.
I've created an app that I believe could improve police relations through reviews. With recent events in regards to Black Lives Matter going on nationwide, I wanted to try to contribute in whatever way I could. So I created my app, Palatea, which means the rights of citizens. With this app, I hope to create an open-minded community that's beneficial to police officers and civilians alike. So I've just been pulled over. I open the app, and this is the first page I see. I click on this pulled over button, which will take me to this page. As soon as the button is clicked, you will begin being recorded. You will fill out the information in the text boxes below. Once the interaction is done, you will press the stop recording button at the bottom of the screen. So we'll just press review. It already has the plate number, location, and time. I can give my rating of 2.5 stars, put in my title, example post, and start my review. and then I'm ready to post my review.
I decided to make an app where people can volunteer to do other people's laundry. The reason why I made this app is because a lot of people are struggling with getting their laundry done because they don't really have a wash machine at home. The first thing they'll tell you to do is press send request to have someone come do your laundry. Now, when you click on other requests, you'll just see a whole bunch of people with like their info. And when your request has been accepted, you'll get like a notification saying your request has been accepted. And it's the same questions that you saw when you saw other people's info about. It's the same questions.
I've designed an app that incentivizes users to pick up litter. So all you would have to do is just take a photo of the litter or trash you picked up, and you just upload the image to the app, and 1 point will be added towards your total. Let's say I have this plastic right here. I would just take a picture of that. You would confirm the image, and it should add 1 point total to your score. To see other people's score, you would go to Explore, and then you would just submit and see all the other users' score. So in conclusion, the Chicago Litter Pickup app incorporates a simple point system that incentivizes users to help make Chicago a better place.
So my app is called Standby, and it is a free and easy to use app that allows for users to get the help they need without going to the police. So my app has 3 main uses. There are long-term support services, hotline databases, or an emergency tab that provides immediate and on-site support to those who need it. My app works by using location tracking services to connect to a first responder. The user is also able to chat with the responder, and the responder is able to log on and connect to people within their area and communities.
Thanks so much for watching. But those are just a few examples of some of our students who are really making an impact in their communities. Those were all high school students that we work with. Really extraordinary. The way that they're not just building technology, they're also building their communities. The next thing I'll hit on are our instructors. So the very cool thing about our instructors are that they have both computer science backgrounds as well as teaching backgrounds. So a lot of our teachers were formerly classroom educators and are using their role with us as a way to pivot their career into software development. So a lot of our teachers were an educator previously in the K-12 space, maybe went to a software development boot camp, are teaching with us, and then have future plans and go on to become software developers, which is a pretty classic trajectory that we've had with our program. We also have the opposite occurring, not as much, but software developers looking to become educators. These are some of our wonderful partners. We're really rooted, especially in Chicago, with some local organizations on the South and West sides, and we're always growing our network. Okay, here's where we talk about volunteer opportunities. And I would look at them in these buckets, and these are actually new committees that we have. So we have a committee for curriculum development and teacher training, one for website management, which is going to have some very exciting new things to come as we start supporting public school teachers even more in the coming year. We have finance and fundraising, social media and communications, program operations, and then we also have special committee groups for different programs. For some history of our volunteer programs, volunteering at Code Your Dreams became a bit challenging once the pandemic hit. We actually took a pause on our formal volunteer program from the start of the pandemic until today. For background, the reason why we did this was because we had a lot of work to do very quickly, and we needed just to keep our core team of operators working heads down on keeping the boat floating. Now we feel a lot better with online learning, and we have the time to recontinue our volunteer program. So this is really, really exciting, an exciting time for all of us. The other thing I'll say about volunteering at Code Your Dreams is that we have a flat hierarchy structure. So not one person's voice is more important than another person's. We have a really inclusive culture and environment. All of our staff, excluding our teachers, are volunteers. So I'm a volunteer. Everyone else on the team, except for, again, teachers, are volunteers. So this is an opportunity where really you can make a big impact and take a leadership position if you want to. You can also just, volunteer at your own time, sign up to be a part of a committee, and really just do whatever you can based on, your time and your different needs. We do have a quarterly all volunteer call. I honestly just think these are fun because anyone can say anything. Bring your ideas. We're all here. And it's really just a time that we're sharing updates, what's going well, what our challenges are, and things like that. And then we also have each committee will meet at their own directed cadences, and that's based on the committee. So you can feel free to sign up for one committee or more than one committee. It's really up to you. And then finally, volunteers. This is how our program runs. You receive your own signature and email address. So really you're a core part of the Code Your Dreams team. And I'll just, leave this portion with a quote from a parent. They said, "Our child was fortunate enough to earn his right to be a student, and he thrived, learned, and enjoyed every single minute of this amazing program. Thank you so much for your time and dedication into this amazing program."